Stitch incoming.
Pulled me in close and gave me a big kiss. And then we lived happily ever after. He me in my and grabbed my and
Do you ever make a post that you immediately regret? Nice to meet you, I'm MK Walter. The account is Realms Smartest, you can just call me Realms. I'm a content creator associated with fantasy. Long story short, I try to be like the average guy. I love my hobbies, collecting, reading, not that one. That's a better example. I'm a hunter. Oh, I got a tag this year. I'm a huge fan of things like Warhammer, Star Wars, Magic, you know, all the normal. I'm a huge gamer. Come play with me. But you get the point. So I enjoy a lot of hobbies. I got a 5-year science degree. I love bringing that up, especially when people want to do some kind of argument, like appeal to authority. Like, okay, cool. I got a 5-year science degree. What you got? The only thing I'm like vegan about. Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's great. I have a 5-year degree. So I also went to a ridiculous health journey that eventually I'll share with you guys. But it's the reason why my account has been mostly a meme account. I was a bit nervous to be in front of the camera when I was so much heavier than I am now. It's why if you go back about 2 or 3 months, you'll find all my content to be mostly Warhammer memes. I love me some Warhammer. But it's time for me to move on. This is my goal, to become a content creator associated talking about the modern state of fantasy, whether it's books, games, movies, the works. I'm speaking for a very large silent majority that is very frustrated with the modern state. How we can't find a movie that we want. The modern state of TV hasn't been good for the past over decade. The modern state of books is just glorified smut. AI is attempting to take over the whole genre. Lots of things to get into. But it's really hard to do that when your account is so associated with Warhammer memes. So when I talk a little bit about fantasy, I get in the low hundreds, sometimes almost 1,000. But if I post one Warhammer meme, boom, 100K. But that's on me. I spent a whole year making memes. I was afraid to be in front of the camera because of my weight, but now that's over. But I'm letting you know, this is going to become a lot more rare. This is going to be my content. But I won't stop making these. I know how much you guys enjoy it, so I won't do that. I'm still a big Warhammer fan myself, so it's not like it's going away. These are my dogs, by the way. That's my Maggie, and that's my husky Tiber. Let's come together and talk about the modern state of fantasy. Let's be able to have a conversation about the frustrations with The Witcher, how Game of Thrones ended, how Willow was the biggest miss the Lord of the Rings movies on the recent years have missed, how games like Avowed broke our hearts, and not in the good way, how Highguard is technically fantasy. We can discuss the positives and negatives of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. What I've done most of my content about so far, writing, how the majority of published fantasy novels is just glorified smut, thinly disguised corn. How fantasy used to be genderless. We came together. Lord of the Rings was for everyone to enjoy, without any of the modern audience BS, the pandering and the social messaging that ruins most stories. Political activists pretending to be authors. Subversive, postmodernist gibberish. Pseudo-intellectualism. We are a new community in this realms, this kingdom, under the Realms Smartest.